The Morgan Report with David Morgan.
David Morgan with the weekly perspective for the week ending 22 April 2022. Well, I'm here on the landing page, and most of you know that I encourage you to sign up with your first name and an email because there's nothing more critical to your financial future than a sound money system. And that's the basic premise of the report. More importantly, you will need to know what to do. When you sign up as a premium member, you receive a video and a PDF file on how to use the Morgan Report. It outlines how much physical to stocks, this breakdown in the portfolio, top tier, mid tier, and speculations, how to handle each one, and what the recommended guidelines are. So that all comes when you sign up. And if you want to sign up, it's right here on the subscribe tab. As you can see, we go through, there's a sales letter here. Probably should update it, although there's not much that's changed. And then, of course, you have a membership choice of a 1 year, the mastermind, or the insider's membership. So the best place to start once you've got the free report coming in your inbox is to go to the blog page, which is where I am now. So let me start off with the stock market, maybe a comment on the bond market or debt markets as well. So the expected interest rate increase will be 50 basis points, 0.5%, is on table for the May meeting. That's kind of what Jerome Powell has indicated. And almost all sectors of the stock market are in the red, meaning they are losing value, not gaining it. And this, of course, is interest rate concerns, meaning that the higher interest rates go, usually the weaker stocks go. And that's a pretty direct correlation. There's a correlation to gold as well, but there's really no significant meaning in it until the true interest rate is above the real inflation rate, which would mean like a 9% interest rate. I don't think the Fed's going to be able to put interest rates nearly that high, but I'll remain open-minded and let the market be the final deciding factor. So this week on the blog, I did an interview with Alexander Horit. You can listen to that. I'm up to 22 on the crypto conspiracy, and we had John Perez back in here. And I pinned John down because I get pinned down all the time. What's first, $30,000 Bitcoin, which he has a lot of commentary about on his thoughts, or $30 silver? And after waffling around a bit, he kind of said they'd happen at the same time, which of course is an option. We talked to Lode, the ambassador of me, and there's several ambassadors. I'm just one. Talked to Nick Proton about the future of money and how Lode is involved. And I think it's a pretty good interview, even though I conducted it. Sorry if that sounded like I'm patting myself on the back. It's not meant to. What it is I try to ask the right questions. And there's some links there, so you can go to the new white paper and see what Lode has in store. I think the biggest, I wouldn't call it a mistake, hesitancy to put the system in alignment with most of the other cryptos has been a feature that will be available here in the not too distant future. And also a plastic debit card. The virtual one works fine, but it's not available for all participants. So lots of changes coming in the next few months. And then, of course, we have access to all the social media right here. Very little on Facebook, but the YouTube channel's there, Twitter's there, obviously LinkedIn as well. So if we come over to the Twitter feed, I had a few things to say this week on the Twitter account. So I just went to my own account, obviously, talked about JP Morgan's, talking about the amount of energy needed in the world, 1.3 trillion. This is talking about Russia and what they're doing in the palladium market. Another hot topic I put on the Twitter feed, global industrial demand for silver hit a record in 2021 and is set to extend gains this year, according to MarketWatch. This is from the Silver Institute, highest silver demand, talking about gold in the World Gold Council. And one here that I retweeted is from Rafi, who does an update every Friday, I believe, for the Arcadia Economics And this is a pretty interesting one in my view. So we're almost there. I just want to come back to the front page, come to the home here, and show you a little bit about the update we just did with David Smith. And this is for our premium clients, our paid members. We just did an update on the uranium situation that David just took the time, effort to go and visit the entire thing. He has some pictures and an extensive write-up, which I just finished editing. That will be a recommendation for the model portfolio in the Morgan Report, again, for our premium subscribers. That will be going out this weekend. It's the 22nd of April, as I just said. It will go out probably 23rd or 24th. Should be available. It is a speculative situation. It is the uranium sector. And those that follow our work closely, especially those, of course, that are on the premium service, know that we follow a lot more than just the precious metals. We were the first on the rare earth elements, one of the first on cobalt. We talked lithium before most people did. And right now, our main focus, though, is primarily energy and uranium and gold and silver. Yes, we're still looking at the copper market and made some interesting ideas there. And we continue to look over the entire resource sector. But right now, uranium seems to be in the lead. And with this one company, we thought it was important enough to put it out mid-month, which we don't always do, but it's that important timing-wise as far as we're concerned. So if you're a premium member, look for that in your email box in the next couple of days or so. With that said, I will sign out. This is David Morgan of themorganreport.com. And I'll wrap up this weekly perspective, and I'll be back with you next week.